What's good, y'all? I just wanted to sit down and talk to y'all. It's been so long, like, since I'd actually sat down in here and had a one-on-one with y'all, like a personal video with me sitting here feeling like, I'm talking to you listening to me. It's been a long year, y'all. Just got out of a relationship like probably a month and a half ago. I haven't been making any music. I've been writing hella music. Like, I was scrolling through my old videos and I saw I had like I had released like 20 songs put out already ahead of time. And I was like counting up the new songs that I had wrote, and it equaled out to be like maybe, is it raining? Oh. It equaled out to be like maybe like 60, at least 60 songs. And it's like, damn, I've been really working on my craft. But as a creative, when stuff happens in your life, like stuff can tend to distract you or make you, it doesn't necessarily put you in the best mindset to create things and be productive. So I feel like that's been getting the best of me this year. Like, although I have still been productive with writing songs, I haven't been productive with creating them. This was a real taxing year. I lost my grandma this year. I love my grandma so much. That was hard for me to go through this year. I think about her every single day. I miss her with all my heart. It's just been a rough year. I saw another side of myself that I ain't never knew that I had. This year just been going crazy, y'all. I did my best to stay positive and stay, are my piercings down and straight? I had to take my hoops out for my job, so I put these in, the hearts. People be wanting to talk about my hearts and shit, but I mean, I'm a sensitive nigga. I got a big heart, so I mean, I'll go into what my piercings mean, because they definitely have significance, but I'll talk about the relevance in another video or something. But I don't even remember what I was saying before I got on that tangent. But yeah, it's been a rough year. A real rough year. And I feel like my songs and the stuff that I've written has reflected that. I'm just trying to make next year a better year than this year, to be honest. I don't want to not be productive in doing, things that I love to do anymore, which is make YouTube videos, which is give y'all music, which is writing music, dancing, showing people like my style and stuff, like doing shit that I love to do. I want to be able to live off this. And the way my life has been going right now, with how productive I haven't been being, it's not really showing signs that, it's not that I can't make it happen, it's that I don't have the, what's that word that I'm looking for? When you just can focus on something and only that one thing and stick with it and not waver. Like, I don't have the dang, I think it started with an S. But anyways, basically I just give the definition of what I'm saying is I haven't had the work ethic to make it happen. And that has a lot to do with if you're going to be successful in life or not. I watch a lot of Corey X. Kinchin. He give a lot of motivational things in his videos. I've watched Markiplier's video about believing in yourself so many times I could quote words that he's saying, like things that he be saying over and over again, and I have to sit here and tell myself stuff like that, because it get hard out here as an artist really believing, like I've talked about in other videos, that your dream could really come to pass. But it's different when you know it can. You don't have the work ethic, or this you're not stewarding your stuff. Like, you're not doing things that you're supposed to be doing to help you get to the next place. And I'm guilty of that. So I'm not trying to sit here and get, caught up on all these different, women out here and stuff like that. Like next year, I want to be grounded. I found out some of my friends, like one in particular, like he is extremely successful. And it made me proud to even be associated with him because he's only a year older than me. And he already is in a totally different tax bracket. And I felt like because he was able to apply himself in those times where people would spend months upon months of being distracted with things that really don't even matter, he applied himself and it paid off. And I know I'm hard on myself about this type of stuff because, like, I'm not old, but it's like at the end of the day, I do want to be successful. So at some point, you have to cut out bullshit that's holding you back. And it's just easy for me to get distracted, especially with relationships. I went through a tough year with dealing with my last relationship. And I'm not about to sit here and go into detail or take anything away from that person. It just was really tough on me. I just want next year, like I said, to reflect the mindset that I have now, that I want to be successful. I want to make more money. I want to create more. I want to be more positive. I want to walk and live in the things that it is that I love to do with my life. Like, I was looking at Kanye video today, Can't Tell Me Nothing. And it's like, man, he talking about when he get his money right. Wait till I get my money right. And I'm like, bro, you got a whole music video, bro. The music video dope as hell. It's so artistic and creative. But it's like, I wonder what Kanye pockets was looking like at that point in time. And I be out here looking at artists who be having videos. And I'm like, damn, if I could just get to that point to where I'm having videos for people to see me and shit like that, like I could really pop off for real. And I really want to get there. But I need projects to speak for me in order for me to do that. I definitely am talented. I feel like I talked about needing 3 projects or so in a video over a year ago. And like I said, I've been distracted, so I was able to write songs, but I wasn't able to sit down and directly correlate what songs was going to be with what mixtape when I was writing it and stuff like that. So it's like I didn't even get the mixtapes done. I got the music for one of them, which is what I'm focused on right now, trying to sit here and apply myself, which I need to go to the studio. But I figured I was already fucking planning on making this video today. I wanted to do something productive other than sit around and think about what it is that I'm doing and getting my mind together. I need to also, you can get your mind together, but you need to also act. You need to continue doing stuff. Because if you stay in that idea realm all day, like I spoke about before, you'll waste a lot of time. And you can get ahead mentally, but you also need to be having live actions corresponding with what it is your mind is thinking towards, or you're never gonna get anywhere. So I dress hella dope. It's to the point to where I can't even step outside without people looking at me like I'm trying to do the most, or looking at me some type of way because they don't know me. So they think I'm supposed to get out here and be a regular schmegular person just like them. And it's like, that's not my lane. Like I know what my lane is clearly, and I walk in it. It's like, to me, dressing like this, like, this isn't even something that I have to put effort into doing. That's how I know that I've gotten so good at it, and I've built that strength up so high that it's not something that I have to press myself about. I want it to be that way about music. So, and it's going to get to that point. But like, I sit here and I listen to my favorite artists over and over and over again. I even incorporate listening to new artists to see what it is that they on. And I still gonna stand by the shit when I say, like, I'm the cleanest artist that I've seen to not be a mainstream artist. I'm the cleanest motherfucker dressing wise that I know. Nobody is touching me. So it's like, imagine when I get the ability to actually step out and really do some fashion shit for real. Like, I'm gonna be running shit. I'm already gonna be running this fucking rap shit and this pop shit. Like, anything I put my hands on, that shit gonna turn to gold, and that's on me. So it's like, I'm telling y'all, I know that I don't need somebody in my ear 24/7 telling me that I'm not being productive enough, because I'm my own worst enemy. I know I can talk to myself. I hear it when I'm trying to go to sleep and I can't. I have nights where I'm tossing and turning. That's my conscience telling me, like, you're meant to be more than what you're doing. So what are you doing? I can't lie, like, entertaining women has played its part in holding me back. Every time I'm ready to apply myself and get serious about music, really make some money I can put it behind my shit for real, I get involved with a woman and I get distracted, and it's like, I'm not even trying to act like this is not something that I need in my life right now, because I want a family. I want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to deal with that toxic shit that people be thinking a relationship is supposed to be about. I don't want to deal with that shit no more. I know that I'm a good man, and I know I deserve better than that, so I don't want to sit here and play games with people and do this little stupid, corny shit that people be wanting people to do when it come to chasing them to the ends of the earth and making, they want people to be on them so bad to prove themselves to them, but they can't do the opposite. And it's like, I'm at the point I'm not proving myself to people no more. You see what you get. Like, I'm as real as I'm going to be. You ask me something, come out of my mouth, that's bond. So it's like, I don't have time to play them stupid ass games with people no more. It's like, either you're gonna be with me or you're gonna be against me. I'm not really trying to sit here and jaw jack with you or try to prove that I'm not like any of your past dudes and shit like that. Like, it's like, I don't have to speak on that shit no more. I know at the end of the day, you gotta actions speak louder than words, but when you sit here and you have to explain yourself to somebody about how you're not like any of the other people, and no matter what it is you do, you can't. And I'm not talking about one person in particular. This is generalizing. When you sit here and you have to talk to people about how you're not like this person and that person, they done been through so much that they want to keep on putting you through hoop after hoop after hoop. You gotta stop. You gotta just at some point be like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm not finna keep jumping through these goddamn hoops to prove anything to you, because I don't have to. Either you gonna take what I'm saying as truth and just go with that shit until I prove you otherwise, or just get the fuck up out of here. So it's like, I'm tired of being distracted. Like, it's one thing when you distracted but you got money coming in, and it's another thing to be distracted when you don't have as much money coming in as you want to or you need to get to the next level. And it's like, I'm not trying to be stuck here on this level, dealing with this basic shit no more. Like, pulling women, like, out there, like, that shit, what is it going to mean? If a person isn't going to be with you from here along the ride all the way to here, because y'all going through so many bumps that it stopped you from getting here because you're trying to maintain this, what's the point? So I had to learn how to walk away from stuff. I had to learn to tell myself no when I want to let certain things come in my life and distract me. I had to learn to be like, it's not even worth it at the end of the day, because I know what I really want for myself. So truth be told, when you meet somebody, you don't always know the end result. Like I'm saying, you don't always know the end result of where they coming from or where it's gonna lead, but you know how to. I'm to the point where I've been through it enough to where you can read signs. You just go through signs because you be wanting to fuck with the person that bad, but that shit don't never turn out right. So it's like, if you gonna give me the energy required for me to really give you attention, or I'm just not gonna give you attention at all. And I need to be putting that attention that's necessary. I need to be putting that shit into my music. Like, I'd be doing my writing, because I always want to get better at writing all the fucking time. Like, I want to be self-sufficient, and I feel like, especially after watching the New Edition story, get some people writing some stuff for you, like singing songs. As long as you got the passion for it, that shit do be hitting. But I mean, I want to be a self-sufficient writer myself. For myself, I've gotten this far writing all my shit. So I'm trying to get to the point to where and maintain to where my shit doesn't sound the same and I can evolve. And then I feel like as long as I continue to work and I keep my mind open, then that will happen. But I apologize, y'all, because, and even to myself, because I've let myself down in ways where I felt like I should be further ahead than what I am. And I'm not trying to be hard on myself to that extent, but I'm just being realistic. If it's things out here that I want to accomplish, then you have to be able to say no to certain things to get to that next level. Like I said, and that goes for all of us. Like, we all, if we want to get out here and accomplish something for real, we all have to change our mindset on stuff and do things different, because applying yourself is almost what I feel like is almost 100% of the journey in itself. Because when you start producing results, who can tell you something? That's positive reinforcement, like, consistently. So it's like I sit here, like, I'm no different from Corey. The only thing is he was able to apply himself in the right ways in the right amount of time, and he got all those subscribers. He got people supporting him. I need to be consistent so I could develop a fan base, which I don't want to get out here and get a good run going. Then I get distracted and then I lose my fan base, because now that I'm starting to build traction for myself and get a name, I fucked up, and now I fucked up like my trajectory of where I was going. I don't want that shit to happen to me. I seen it happen too many times. So it's like I say, I just want to have a better year next year. I want to be in a more healthier place emotionally. I want to live in my freedom of my mind each and every day. I don't want to be bound by thinking too much about what people are thinking, what they going to think if I say this or if I do this, if I wear this. Like me, I just want to just live and exist as me 100% solely, without no worries of what anybody can say to me. Because as long as I got me, as long as I'm comfortable with me, that's all that matters. And I want to live in that shit. So it's like that grants me the freedom to give the passion that I want to give to each and everything that I want to do. It's like when you give no fucks about what anybody is going to say about what you're doing, that's when you're the most freest. Because at that point, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, nobody can stop you. Nobody can get you out of that element. And I watched My Hero. It was, I think she was the number 5 hero. Or number three, I think. Man, she embodied that element so well. Like, she didn't give a fuck. She was out here bodying these no moves, and I'm getting into my anime shit. But she was bodying these no moves, and like, they was like, how is she able to do this? You know, even though she was getting hurt. And she was like, well, basically, I live every day like it's my last. So that way, when it is my last, I don't die with no regrets. And it's like, damn, like, even in the face of danger, she still had that smile on her face, and she still was going that hard. And it's like, that's how I want to be. And I love Bakugo, and I feel like she's like a more advanced version of Bakugo. And also, my favorite is still Midoriya for the emotionalness and here Cancer. But as far as aesthetic-wise go and passion, badassness, my boy Bakugo is it all the way. And it's like I just embody that element of being a rebel and just doing what the fuck I want to do, because I don't like people telling me what I can and can't do. I don't like people trying to hold me back from being me. Like, I don't like that shit. So, and I know it all start here. So when you get past that, like, can't nobody tell you shit. No matter what people got going on, you'll be like, fuck that shit. Like, y'all can have that. I don't need that shit. I got what I got going on over here. So, I was making this video to let y'all know that I'm back. I'm going to be more consistent in delivering songs. I'm going to be giving y'all songs while still working on my project. projects with an S, because I'm gonna make more than one. I just know at this point it's something that not only do I want to do, but I have to do. So like Naruto said, like, I ain't gonna never let nobody count me out, no matter what. No matter what. I'm gonna always prepare. I'm gonna always push through and advance to the next level. I'm gonna break out of this spot that I'm in right now, and I'm gonna go through the roof and go to the next level, and I'm gonna bust through that shit and keep on moving up, because like I said, you your own worst enemy. If you learn how to work with that person and overcome them, I mean, who can stop you? It's like looking yourself in the mirror every single time. So I'm ready for next year. I'm believing for such a successful year next year, such a groundbreaking year for me to move forward, given the most insane projects that I could come up with, genuinely, and putting all my effort into it and knowing that this was the best that I could do. My music and my writing is never going to be caught up to what it is that I'm putting out at that moment. I'm always going to be advanced past that. But for me going back and making those songs and putting all my effort that I could into giving them to y'all, like, I want that to be, I want it to come off as this was the best I could do for right now. Not all together, not for the future, but for right now. And I know the type of music that I've been taking in, like, and my shit definitely compete with they shit, by far. So it's like I said, I'm ready to get on stage. I'm ready to perform. I'm ready to show these motherfuckers, like, if it's really a sport, like motherfuckers be saying it is, well, show that, prove it, because I'm about to get out here and play for real. And when I get out here, y'all not gonna want to see me. Y'all not gonna want to see me, because it's gonna get bad for y'all. So it's like I can sit here and talk all day, or I can take my ass in that booth and prove it. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. I done already proved it to motherfuckers on the daily with my aesthetic. Like, they can never see me. No matter what they put on, they can never see me. I'm always gonna be the cleanest everywhere I go. And it's time for me to do that shit with music. No matter who come on, when I come on, when Perron come on, it's over with. Motherfuckers gonna be turned no matter what. I'm gonna take over that shit. So it's just my energy behind what I'm bringing. So next year, I'm gonna come with it. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna let no insecurities, no nothing stop me. No more distractions. It's time. So thank y'all for listening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I got a lot more shit coming for y'all in the future. And thank y'all for who's been on this journey with me, being patient with me this whole time, because I know I've had ups and downs and I ain't always been consistent. But I want to thank y'all, and I want to let y'all know that I appreciate you. And for the people that's new, who's going to find this video in the future, thank y'all for finding me and giving me the chance to show y'all, like, I really mean what I say. So peace out, people. I'll see y'all in the next video, and thank you.